This is Mahagony ViRgo Tarot, and I'm back to do. This is a Libra reading, so I'm back to do a Libra reading. We're gonna chill. We're gonna see what's going around your energy. What's the current energy that I'm picking up? What could possibly be hindering the relationship or connection? What is the next action that you're moving to, and also what is the advice? Okay, Libras, thank you so much for joining. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can hit me up at Mahagony ViRgo Tarot at yahoo.com. Just to let y'all know, I'm not doing none of these cards in reversal, so whatever comes out is what comes out. All right, so let's see, Libras. What is the current energy around my Libras? What is the current energy around my Libras? What is the current energy around my Libras? Got the Queen of Fire. Okay, Libra. So this is stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So, Libras, I feel like you guys are in the energy of wanting to create more. Y'all are very confident in what you guys are capable of doing. You have a lot of magic around you guys. Or you could be interested in a Queen of Fire energy, someone that is very attractive, someone that you really is into. They're confident, they're warm, they're graceful, they have a lot of um sexual attraction. I feel like this person is able to command a room when they walk in. So this could be either Libras operating in that energy, or this could be Libras attracting to someone in that energy. So what could possibly be hindering the situation is a 10 of Pentacles. So a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So what could possibly be hindering the energy around you guys, Libra, is that you could be, not really feeling confident when it comes down to like a long-term situation, when it comes down to being with someone in a partnership for a long time. You could feel like this person get a lot of attention. You could feel like this person doesn't really necessarily want to be settled down. So you don't really see a long-term relationship with this person. So it could be causing like some fears and doubts around this connection. A person could be possibly feeling that way about you, Libras, is that you like a lot of attention, and Libras typically do. Y'all like a lot of attention. Y'all very charming. Y'all have energy where it attracts a lot of people. So this could be somebody feeling this way about you. Like, this person is hella confident. This person has a lot of people that want them. I don't know if this person is willing to accept me as their partner, for a long-term situation here. I'm really picking up strongly, Libra, that this is how somebody feel about you currently. So what is the next move? 7 of Swords energy, Libra. So I feel like, the next move is you need to really carefully look at what people are saying to you. You need to make sure that people are not being deceptive in their energy. You need to make sure that people is being honest when they connect into you, because the 7 of Swords does indicate some type of deception. So maybe your original plan needs revision, but you feel like it's more going on with the situation. So I don't feel like it's a person that you just necessarily don't want to be with. It's a reason why you don't want to be with this person. And I feel like maybe you don't think this person is an honest person. You don't feel like this is someone that you could truly trust and feel safe with. But there is some type of chemistry going on here. So, with you guys being in a long-term relationship, you seeing the both of you like having a happy family life. You like, I don't see all of that for us. Maybe this person lied about their finances. They're not financially secure like the way they have presented themselves. So you don't feel like this is someone that you can create a long-term relationship with. So you got the King of Cups here. That is your advice here. So it says, open up your heart and mind to those around you, trustworthy and heartfelt advice, and also doing charity work. So even though you feel like this person may not be the honest person, there's some deception going on here. You're being advised to open up your heart and mind to the people that you can trust around you. You may want to have some heartfelt conversations with people to vent. You may want to have like a venting session, Libras. I do feel like underneath here with the 10 of fire, that really makes me feel like you want to vent. Like you really feel a lot of burden around this situation. Maybe once upon a time or in the beginning when you met this person that you were strongly connected to, you felt like it could be a long-term situation, but at this time I don't feel like you're there anymore because there's some deception that's going on. You got you probably have a lot of things that is going on around you. Maybe this person worked too much, they don't have a lot of time, or maybe they lied about the finances. That's what I feel real strong, Libras. But I do feel like somebody may feel this way about you. So it could be either you or the person that you're dealing with that has these emotions. So let's clarify the Queen of Wands energy for the Libras. Yeah, reach out. The Three of Pentacles. So I feel like either you was wanting to be in a partnership with somebody or somebody wanted to be in a partnership with you that was building stability, coming together for possibly like marriage, something long term, or possibly something with work, co-workers, like-minded people. You know, you're being advised to reach out here. This person may try to reach out to you if you're not talking. And you got the Six of Pentacles. So somebody definitely wasn't given fairly to the situation here. With the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles coming up and the hindrance, it's like somebody didn't feel like it was an equal give and take in the situation. Somebody was giving more into the situation. Somebody wanted a long-term relationship and another person probably didn't want that kind of relationship. I feel like both parties possibly wanted to be in a long-term relationship and there was some deception here too. So let's clarify the Seven of Swords here for the Libras. It's a lot of pentacles. Libras, y'all dealing with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn very strongly. Yeah, so I feel like moving forward, you're going to feel like this opportunity, someone is going to feel like this Ace of Pentacle opportunity is not true and honest. So someone is going to come in trying to strengthen the vine and, you know, maybe like, let's fix it, let's work it out, let's revise this plan. You're going to feel like this person is lying, Libras, or somebody's going to feel like you are if this is you coming back around. Very strong earth energy. So I feel like, you know, moving forward here, it's I feel a little I it's crazy because it's like the energy that I'm picking up on. I feel like somebody really wants something more than the other person strongly. Like somebody finds someone hell of attractive. They see them being a partner, but they not getting even give and take in the situation. They feel like they giving more into the situation. This person really want to be in a long-term relationship where they possibly get married to this person, but someone is not feeling like that. It's the Seven of Swords moving forward. What is the advice here? Somebody is definitely like not saying a lot. I feel like there's so much that a person want to say, but they're not saying it. Somebody is definitely holding back in the situation, but someone is being advised to open up to the situation. So maybe the person that's holding back, that don't want to be in this situation, is being advised that They need to open up. Somebody with the Five of Swords win and lose. Somebody is very strategic and playing mind games. I think this is a kind of situation that I'm picking up where someone led someone on. I feel like this is somebody leading somebody else on with the King of Cups and the base chakra. So I feel like, this was a situation of um finances. Look at all this red. This is earth energy. This is base chakra energy. This is definitely somebody operating out of their lower chakra, somebody operating out of this base chakra here. They're doing something out of survival. They're doing something for their safety. They're doing something for their stability. So maybe someone else is being led on to believe that there is a offer of stability, but it doesn't feel honest and true. Somebody is leading someone else on in this situation, Libra. You could possibly feel like someone is doing this to you. I don't feel like this is Libra. I don't feel like this is Libra feeling like this about somebody. This could possibly be somebody feeling this way about you. They feel like you're playing mind games with them. They've been waiting possibly for you guys to come together. They feel like, dealing with you is a win-lose situation here. They definitely waiting for you guys to reconcile. So it could be somebody that you're dealing with from your past that, Mercury retrograde. This could be Mercury retrograde, strong energy. Hey, everybody that joined. But I definitely feel strongly, Libras, that, someone feel like it is not fair. There's a lot of deception, lies. Nobody is on the same page. One person really wants something that another person feel. And I feel like somebody been stringing somebody along, but they actually do care about the person a lot, but they're operating out of their need of stability. They're operating out of their need of security and finances. It's only one cup here. That's the advice. It's a lot of pentacles. So this is definitely tied to finances. Maybe somebody thought that a job was something that they really wanted to do. They felt confident in the beginning, but the pay didn't come out like how the way they wanted it to. They probably was expecting more money out of the situation. Instead of getting a 10, they got the 6. And they like, hold up, I'm putting too much work into this situation to get this kind of payout. I'm doing way too much work. Somebody feel like they putting too much into something that they're not getting their worth in the situation, whether it be a relationship or finances. Yeah, honesty and communication. So someone wants to have an honest conversation. Somebody wants the truth. I feel like somebody want to know, like, why y'all told me that this job was going to be like this and it's not. I'm worried about my finances. I'm trying to make sure I'm still able to take care of my bills. Somebody is worried about their finances as well. They're worried about their security. Whew. All right, Libras. But somebody want to have an honest communication. I feel like you're being advised to, if someone does come to you and say they want to clear the air, they want to, they want to let the truth out, then allow them to do so. But this is in connection to romance and connection. So it could be a job, but this is also saying that this is in a partnership. Somebody need to be honest and communicate that, maybe the romance and connection is not how the way they originally wanted it to be. I feel like there's a change in the romance and connection here that somebody not seeing eye to eye. I feel like somebody's going to come around like, hey, I still want to be with you. And somebody might lie and be like, yeah, I want to be with you too, but not necessarily. They're doing it out of their survival here. They're trying to, build something stable. I don't know, Libras. This don't, I also feel like somebody is getting a lot of thoughts, intuition, and downloads about the situation. Somebody knows somebody lying here. Somebody know that somebody's playing mind games. There is not an even give and take in this situation. It's causing a lot of riffraff. It's causing some confusion here that A person just going to have to come clean, and honestly communicate that, the romance and connection is not where it used to be. Somebody's going to have to be honest here. So I don't know if it's you Libras or somebody that you dealing with. Somebody has to be honest that I don't want to say the love is gone, but the connection is just not equal. All right, so that's my reading here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. This is just a quick Libras. Have a good day.